By the time the Israeli Prime Minister's motorcade drove into Rome, the deal had been done. 6 years on, and an agreement that will bring perhaps more of a pragmatic reset of relations than full normalization. And while he was being greeted by his Italian counterpart, Matteo Renzi, Benjamin Netanyahu's spin doctors were trying to convince the Israeli public that no concessions had been made to Turkey. Then came his announcement.
The security naval blockade remains in place, but we do enable cargo and material and humanitarian material to come from Turkey or from any other country to Israel.
Netanyahu's statement was timed simultaneously with that of the Turkish Prime Minister's, but that's where the similarity ends.
Very long discussions took place on the Gaza blockade, and a decision has finally been reached with this agreement. Next Friday, our first ship carrying 10,000 tonnes of humanitarian aid will set sail towards Israel's port of Ashdod, and therefore the blockade in Gaza will have been lifted with Turkey's leadership.
But even if Israel hasn't really lifted the blockade, the hard-pressed people of Gaza will benefit from what's planned for their infrastructure and health service. Netanyahu says there's also a deal in the offing enabling Israel to export gas to Europe via Turkey. Netanyahu was making no apologies in this address. He said that he didn't want to pay out the $20 million which will go to the families of the 10 dead, but he said the deal will improve the fruits of the economy and it will outweigh anything paid out in compensation. Turkey isn't saying any deal is done yet on gas, but both sides agree the new climate between these two countries could be positive for the region and its security. Andrew Simmons, Al Jazeera, Rome.